Hi, this is Omar Qureshi celebrating the 7th anniversary of Zoom with the best and the brightest of Bollywood. And guess who's the brightest of them all? Ranveer Singh, after Band Baja Barat, has become the new hottie on the block. Every girl wants to meet him. I get a lot of calls from girls who want to meet him. So that's why I'm meeting him, but also for several other reasons. Welcome, Ranveer.
Thank you, sir.
Good
Thank
to
you
have
for
you.
having me.
Yeah. When you met Anushka for the first time, what was your reaction right away?
I was stunned.
Yeah.
I was stunned. She's so gorgeous, but not that I let it show. I was like, what's up? Very casual about it.
Yeah. You guys were dating for some time, right?
No.
Yeah? You were seeing each other?
No.
Come on.
No.
Are you a flirt in real life?
Yes.
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't help it.
Are you dating anyone at this point in time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You want to elaborate?
No. It's a sour subject. It hurts. Why would I want to talk about it? I want to talk about happy stuff.
Tell me, you were linked with Sonakshi Sinha also once. You guys were seeing each other, is that true?
I really like Sonakshi.
Welcome to Zoom, first of all. And what do you think of Zoom? I mean, Zoom celebrating 7 years. What do you think of Zoom?
Zoom is explicit.
Yeah?
No holds barred. And really, Zoom is out there. Zoom is doing stuff. Zoom is always on fire.
Yeah.
And always masaledar, which makes for great television content. And some entertaining stuff on the ticker all the time. Zoom is great. I think the content is king, and Zoom's content is great, which is why y'all are market leaders now. I mean, you know the figures.
Yeah.
It's no wonder. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah. Thank you, Ranveer. But Ranveer, I have seen this, stars come in, new stars especially, they get very affected by what people say on television, what people write about them initially. Then they get used to it and they say, "Chalo, it comes with the territory." Initially, you must have got upset with what people wrote about you, what the television channel said about you, including Zoom.
I still haven't gotten used to it. It still affects me.
Yeah.
Whenever I do read a story about me, there are two types of stories that have been written about me. One, which is either completely false, or two, which some incidents that happened, some things I might have said, but have been written with a negative spin. So I'm just here to tell you that I'm not that guy. Since this is a channel that connects me to my small little fan base that I have, that guys, I'm not that guy.
Pretty big fan base.
It's just but my point is, it still affects me. Times like this, when I'm on shows like this, I can sit here and clarify all of those things.
But you're young, when you're hot blooded and stuff, it affects you. You throw a tantrum. Does that happen with you?
In my own space, sure.
Yeah.
In the four walls of my room.
It's normal.
Yeah. I do. I guess I am hot blooded.
Yeah.
and yeah. When I get pissed off, I get pissed off.
So what do? You throw, fling the remote?
No.
Yeah.
No, I just I'll throw a fit, but only maybe one or two people in the world have the privilege to see me throwing a fit.
Yeah.
I am quite restrained. Otherwise, I would do it in my own space. Be like,
yeah.
But nobody else will get to see.
No, that's
that
normal,
side.
and that's a guy thing.
Yeah, because some stories are really terrible. They make you look really bad.
Yeah.
And when they have absolutely no truth to it, then they are bound to annoy you.
What kind of stories?
Almost every story that's been written in the past 6 months, like I said, is either written with a negative spin or has absolutely no truth to it.
Tell me a little about your background, Ranveer. I've asked you this before, but always your passion to become an actor?
Yes.
Yeah?
Always, ever since I was a kid. But around the 10th standard, where I really started considering whether it was possible for me to ever become an actor. I didn't have any filmy background or anything, so I thought, yeah, it's a bit far-fetched for me to think that I can land myself a lead role in mainstream Hindi cinema.
Yeah, with Yash Raj.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
That was beyond my imagination at the time. I let go of it for a while. So from the age of, I think, 15 to about 19, I thought I'd become a copywriter, so I tried to do something else.
Okay.
But yeah, at 19, there was an incident that happened that made me think, man, this is it. I I have to act. It's my calling. It's what I want to do. I don't want to be 35 and look back and say, yeah, I should have taken my chances when I was 23. So I told my dad. He said, I have one condition, that you graduate. So you have a degree to fall back on. So graduate, come back and do whatever you love doing. As long as you're sincere and you do it with all your heart, I'll always support you.
Yeah, and you're the youngest in the family,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. How supportive was your family in this vocation of yours?
Like a rock.
Yeah.
Through and through. From the time I started discussing it in the initial stages that I want to do this, to my decision to graduate and come back with a degree that they had spent a ridiculous amount of money on for me to get, that now I had, but I wasn't employed, and there was no return on that investment that they had made into my education. They stood by me through that decision. They stood by me through the 3.5 years of trying, of hustling that I was doing, and they stick by my every decision even now.
But financial stability was never a problem with you, you know?
No, it was.
Afford to do that.
It was.
Yeah.
I think everything is relative, sir. Everybody has ups and downs. You have some good financial periods in life and you have some bad financial periods. We had ours too as a family, but it lasted longer than it should have, for just reasons of bad luck.
Okay.
There was never a problem of a roof over my head or a square meal.
Yeah.
But there are things, you know, if you've been used to a certain standard of life, and then if you have to step down and step down further and step down further after having established a social status for yourself for many years, then it's not easy. So yeah, it was a rough period. It was a rough period for my family more than me, because in this whole melee, I was the most protected of them all. I wasn't denied anything.
So when you signed Band Baja Barat, you must have lit up, right, completely.
Oh yeah.
What was the reaction?
It was an amazing time. It was a golden time for us because everything was turning around at the same time. Good things were happening on all fronts at the same time. And this happened at that time, in that, I don't know, it was like a period of 4 or 5 months that everything started turning around, which is great. It happened at the best time that it could possibly have. And it's just perfectly timed. It's just, I don't know, God's grace.
Yeah. Ranveer, from this time of 3 years of struggle, like you said, to make a career, to do what you wanted to do, suddenly you wake up and you're a star. When did you realize you're one?
I still haven't realized it. I don't know what it means to be a star or to feel like a star.
Screaming girls, fans, lights, flashbulbs, media.
I don't take it all very seriously. I don't let it enter my system. My real love is for the work I do.
You have to love your heroine too.
You have to act like you love her.
Yeah. So when you met Anushka for the first time, when you signed the movie, what was your reaction right away?
I was stunned.
Yeah.
I was stunned. She's so gorgeous. You know, she's in person. She's 10 on 10. She's a stunner. So yeah, I stopped in my tracks completely. It was one of those moments that if you had to portray in cinema, you know, you would probably take those shots in slow motion, high speed, with the wind blowing your hair and music playing in the background. It was one of those moments. I was completely taken, completely mesmerized by her beauty, but not that I let it show. I was like, what's up? Very casual about it.
Yeah. You guys were dating for some time, right?
No.
Yeah? You were seeing each other?
No.
Come on.
No.
It was all over the place.
What was?
Talk of the two of you dating each other.
Talk is just talk, sir.
No, but dating is dating.
Dating is dating, but I wasn't dating Anushka.
No, when you go out for dinner with somebody alone, that's dating, right?
No, not really.
Yeah?
I mean, I go out for dinner with a lot of people. We go out as friends, we go out as colleagues, we go out to discuss work, we go out to discuss our careers, we go out to discuss life in general. As friends, as buddies, and she's great company, and I'd still do it, except that both of us are too busy and we don't find the time to catch up as friends anymore.
Okay, but there was talk that you were upset when she was linked with Ranbir Kapoor.
Why would I be upset?
Because she was very dear to you.
I mean, I know that there was nothing going on. Being friends with her and being friends with him, I knew that nothing was going on. I don't know if I was very much in touch with her at the time, but so I don't know whether she was upset or whether she wasn't, but I wasn't upset. Why would I be upset? I knew there was no truth to it. If it upset Anushka at the time, then sure, I'd be upset that it's something that's been written about my friend that's untrue and it's upset her. But yeah, other than that, I didn't have any issues with it.
So there was no truth to her and Ranveer either, you're saying?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not as far as I know the two of them.
Okay. Tell me, the biggest compliment you got after BBB became a big hit?
People in the trade, when they started telling me good things about my work, that's when I started getting validated. Those were the things that really felt good. And what the other thing that feels good is when your best friends, your inner circle, tells you, yeah, you were good, man. Because they don't have to lie, right? They'll have to, they tell you the most explicit truth, and they'll tell you the way it is, call a spade every single time.
Are you a flirt in real life?
Yes.
Big time?
Big time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm just wired that way.
Naturally it comes to you.
Yeah, I guess. And I'm learning this about myself because first nobody questioned it. But now people, they ask about it.
It's natural. It's
what is your natural, are you a flirt? And I guess, in the process of finding that answer for them, I'm finding out about myself that this is how I'm wired. It's just the way I am. I flirt. I see an attractive woman and it comes almost as a reflex action.
Yeah,
it's involuntary.
That's why you signed a movie called Ricky Bell.
Ladies versus Ricky Bell.
Yeah, so that's all about the ladies, right?
And Ricky Bell.
Yeah, so you signed another movie with Yash Raj, that's a big one.
Yeah, I have a 3-film contract with them, so this would be the second film in that contract.
And you also, there's a rumor that you signed a film with Rajkumar Hirani?
No, that's untrue.
That's not true?
No.
You would want it to be true?
Of course. Why not?
Yeah.
He's a genius.
Are you dating anyone at this point in time?
No, sir.
Huh?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
A little bird told me that you're seeing somebody, a young assistant director from Dharma Productions.
No, that's complete nonsense.
Not true?
I know a few assistant directors from Dharma. They're all guys.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? When was the last time?
Recently, not too long ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to elaborate?
No. It's a sour subject. It hurts. Why would I want to talk about it? I want to talk about happy stuff.
Okay, but you had your heart broken often?
I think in equal amounts. I've had my heart broken and I've been the cause of heartbreak. I don't do it with any malice when I do it. Therefore, I don't hold it against the people who've broken my heart.
Okay.
It's just feelings are feelings. If it's not there anymore, it's not there anymore.
Yeah. Are you still friends with Ranbir Kapoor?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There was rumor of a fallout between some stress.
No, not at all.
No?
He's always been wonderful to me. He always has encouraging words for me. He always has good-hearted advice for me. He's very happy with my advent. He's an overall great guy.
On Chat Show, I think you mentioned briefly, you hinted that Rani Mukherjee is the managing director of Yash Raj.
Thank God you asked me this, sir. Really. I think what happened, if I recollect, was Karan Johar asked Anushka who is her idol or who she would like to be with or who she thinks is the best or something on those lines.
Yeah.
And before Anushka could answer, I turned to Anushka and I was like, MD. And MD is Madhuri Dixit. I mean, anybody who is a subscriber or a follower of Hindi cinema, I don't know, mid-80s or has been since the 90s, knows that MD is Madhuri Dixit. It's an acronym that's so widely subscribed to. It's like saying, when I say MJ, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So if you've been a subscriber of Hindi cinema in the 90s, you know that MD is Madhuri Dixit.
Yeah.
So when that article came out, I thought it was quite absurd and silly of whoever wrote it.
Okay, because I asked her this question, Rani, and she said, I think you should ask Ranbir this question because he said it, so he should answer it.
Yeah, and I've answered it. I was referring to Madhuri Dixit and not Rani Mukherjee.
You don't see anyone as a bitter rival, someone to watch out for?
No.
Any competitor?
No. only Ranveer Singh in Band Baja Barat. I have to do better than he did.
That's well said, yeah. Tell me, you were linked with Sonakshi Sinha also once. You guys were seeing each other, is that true?
No. I've met Sonakshi a countable number of times.
Yeah.
At every award function. And we performed together at IFA, and we did a cover for a film magazine. So yeah, I've only met her professionally and at award functions. So no,
So where did that rumor come from?
I don't know, sir.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Wow, sounds like
I guess people want to see the two of us together, so they're trying to link us up. I don't know. Her debut year, my debut year, she won all the awards, I won all the awards. So I guess she said something on Cat Show, and that sparked off like a flurry of rumors which have gone on, I don't know, since like they've been going on for 8 to 10 months. I'm sure she didn't intend for that to follow. But it's fine. I really like Sonakshi. She's a wonderful person. She's very professional.
I'm going to ask you some questions. If you can give me one-line answers, short answers.
Okay.
A role done by somebody else, a contemporary, who you wish you had done.
Shahid Kapoor's role in Kameene.
Your take on the fact that Sonakshi and Ranveer Singh, according to you, are just friends.
We're not even just, we are friends.
A kissing scene with any Bollywood actress, what would you wish for?
What would I wish for? I wish she doesn't have bad breath on that day. And she has good oral hygiene in general.
Anyone in particular?
And nice, sparkly teeth. And I think most of them do, so I'm fine.
Your biggest passion, faux pas?
Apparently, I make one at least once a week. Every time I end up styling myself, I've made a faux pas, apparently.
Bollywood's best style icon, according to you?
Mr. Amitabh Bachchan.
Who do you call the worst dressed in Bollywood?
Me.
And Bollywood's sexiest actor, according to you?
I think Anushka is pretty sexy.
A Hollywood actress you would love to work with?
Scarlett Johansson.
A rumor you heard about yourself you wish was true?
That I've signed Raju Irani's film.
If not an actor, you would have been?
A copywriter, a creative writer of some kind.
Your favorite Bollywood real-life couple?
Probably Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor.
What part of you, what feature do you get complimented on most?
My hair.
The one thing you would change about yourself if you could?
I would try and not get so emotional so easily, so quickly. I'd like to have more control over my emotions.
The best and the worst part of being an actor?
The best part is that you get to act. The worst part is that there's a lot of peripheral baggage that comes along with the profession of acting.
Which of the 7 sins are you guilty of?
All of them at some point.
So I'm going to do a 7 sins check with you.
Okay.
The first one is lust. Yeah. Someone you've lusted after?
Scarlett Johansson, Beyonce, Megan Fox.
Next one, gluttony. Which is the one food item you can't resist?
Chocolates.
Yeah?
Big glutton when it comes to chocolates.
Greed. Have you ever done a movie just for the money?
Never.
Next one is wrath, anger. One person who's angered you the most.
I stopped driving many years ago. Only because my road rage was off the cuff. I used to have serious road rage issues.
One person you envy.
So I honestly cannot think of anyone. I feel so lucky and blessed.
God bless, yeah. Are you guilty of sloth?
A long time back. I haven't been that lazy in very long. But there was a time when I used to faff way too much.
Ranveer, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for celebrating.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Let's talk some more.
Yeah, there's lots more to talk, lots more action coming up. Yeah, thank you again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thanks.